They go away
Also,
after
I
an
need some
hour.
earplugs.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Okay,
Someone gonna heal me?
yeah, they're already like coming back with healing potions in crates, you know, like 24 packs of healing potions.
Just got a shotgun a healing potion.
It's like a study session all over again. It's just chugging Red Bull.
Once again,
Red Bull give you fiends.
not what I expected to be happening today.
So we'll listen.
If you'll allow it.
If you allow it, I like to skin the wolf's head and place it on Mr. Sir Thomas to disguise him poorly as not a cow.
You're just making him wear stinky skin.
Like a mask. Like a mask. Mask off. Fucking mask off. Yeah, like that. It's so close.
It's a were-cow. Okay, you can certainly try. We're gonna go ahead and leave you cheerfully peeling the face off of this dead wolf so that you can stick it on your cow's head. And I'm gonna just drop that mental image with everybody.
Ariana will go back and say, Sig, is Nightshade gonna kill Garnet in this situation?
I've never seen this in my life.
That's not a no.
I don't know.
That's also not a yes.
I don't know what to say.
That's not helpful.
We're dealing with magic we've never experienced before, Ariana.
Oh God, Ariana's gonna try to absorb elements.
Okay, what element are you absorbing?
Dark.
Is that on the list of elements you can absorb with the spell?
No.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Think so.
Oh my god! It's hot! Oh, I'm gonna stop you so... Oh, it's so hot! I don't like this at all!
Genuinely
Genuinely what?
scared.
My apologies.
Oh, we're gonna grind your bones to dust and then we'll lick it with our tongue. And every time we put you in the oven, we're gonna make it grow and get so yummy. It's gonna be good. We're gonna be tasty, just like we should. You're gonna die.
I love you, and I always have. Even though you killed me, I thought our relationship would grow into something so beautiful that neither of us would be able to stop that love or passion.
Wait, hold on. Just wait, don't go into the light yet. Like, hold him like up my arms as he's on fire. Oh god, this kind of hurts a little bit. We could have been friends. We really could have. But I just want you to know that even in your death, you will be remembered because I have a new line of cryptocurrency coming out.
Wait, you what?
They're called NF trinkets.
Oh god, fucking kill me now, please!
Okay, describe this devil's fate at the claws of Slobber Chops.
He gets like whipped around, lands on his head, still like conscious and alive. Slobs just starts like going at his ass, just like and just disembowels him.
Oh! Like I imagine the camera pans away and you hear a sound like a wood chipper, and you just gore spewing off to the side. It's like somewhat, you know, discretionary shot, but
His legs are like,
and then Slobber Chops' face comes up into the screen, covered in gore, and it just does the one lick, you know, the one like aggressive face lick. Yep.
I hate exactly what it is. I hate everything I stand for.
Well, you're not entertained! This is not why you don't come!
Roll a persuasion. What say you to this plea?
No! Tears of glitter fall from my eyes.
I take a closer look, but do not touch it.
Again, it's about yay big, beautifully carved, smells like fresh cedar. Like it's very aromatic with that almost sweet wood smell and clearly hand carved. Greetings, everyone. I am tormented by gnomes. In this streamed 3-hour program, we will be playing a very modified version of 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons, accompanied by my players, Drozy, LaFawn, and Matt. Drozy, how are you doing today?
I'm fine.
That's great. LaFawn, how are you doing today?
I'm so glad you asked. I'm so glad you asked because I get to be the effusive one when normally I'm the taciturn and laid back one. So I'm doing really well.
You know, I wouldn't describe you as laconic under most circumstances. You're certainly not like exuberant, but you're far from taciturn. And there might be an element of stoicism, but it's not the bedrock. You know, there's a layer of positivity there that underlies the stoicism.
Yeah, actually, that does unfortunately describe me a little too well.
Mm-hmm.
Laconic, Laphonic would be a great name, though.
You know what's great?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I've had nicknames about me my whole since LaFawn has existed as a nickname, which has been a lot longer than you might think. That is one I've heard before, weirdly enough.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this one of those things where like you're laconic except under the correct circumstances, or were they being sarcastic?
In my general day-to-day on camera, I'm a little bit more effusive than I am in my normal day-to-day speech. But I would describe myself as, in person, until the right circumstances arise, relatively mild-mannered.
Mm-hmm. Oddly enough, me too. For somebody who likes to hog the spotlight as much as I do, it takes the correct set of circumstances. Like unstructured socialization, kill me. Matt, what's going on?
Speaking of spotlight hogs, hi everybody.
You son of a bitch, how you be?
I am doing very well. All your base are belong to us.
God.
I'll be playing with this axolotl a lot on stream today because my daughter left it in my office and it feels amazing. It's one of those like really like gummy kind of stretchy things.
This is the purple site, not the blue site. Please do not play with your axolotl on camera.
You can't stop me from
I was gonna say, Matt's over here playing with his squishy axolotl on screen.
You know, my squishy axolotl is none of your goddamn business. I didn't buy you a book, goddammit. You can't talk about my squishy axolotl. But no, everything's going really well. She bought a really cool at the science fair. She's like, I want to buy this axolotl book. I'm like, is it because it comes with a toy axolotl? She's like, no, I love axolotls. And I'm like, okay, let's get this axolotl book.
oh, but I really want the one that comes with the toy. It's like, okay, well,
Father, how dare you make such an accusation?
how dare, Daddy? How dare? So yeah, I bought the book.
So I bought the goddamn axolotl.
Exactly.
I missed
That's how
all of you.
stories should end.
Exactly. And then they made me their chief. And then I bought the goddamn axolotl.
Yeah.
Missed all of you. TwitchCon occurred. It was a thing. It was certainly a event, a sequence of events, one of the conventions of all time. Yeah, but that's not what we're here to do. We're here to shoot lasers at things in space. When last we left our heroes, they had finally reached the ancient Illithid capital, an astro construct of unimaginable size, a disk world with a radius of 1 astronomical unit that extended from the very threshold of the sun out to a distance that would match Earth's orbit, an unimaginably massive structure. And it is on this ruined base that they hope to find the annulus, or rather not on, but within. Created out of some unknown substrate that's virtually indestructible, locating a place where they can access the subterranean realm and locate this ancient weapon designed by the Elder Brains to keep each other in check requires the talent, magic, and skills of their entire crew and the incredible starship that has brought them on this adventure. Upon their arrival, they discovered a species that is derived from the original Gith, created or modified long ago to be the thralls of the Illithids after their rebellion when Gith herself led them in an uprising that destroyed the entirety of the Illithid Empire. Not all of them left this world or the other worlds in thraldom to become the Gith Yankee and the Gith Zerai. Some remained here and taking their own evolutionary path, dwindling from the height of civilization down into an agrarian society. And it is with these individuals that our heroes have made contact. These Gith descendants were threatened by alien life forms called the Hungerers, which our heroes nuked from orbit. And furthermore, they have an enemy called the Undying King, who takes these Gith descendants and then hollows out their minds to turn them into his puppets. Making matters worse, the Undying King has captured Hollerith, the shaman of this tribe. Hollerith knows the ancient lore of the annulus and the great hero Arak, who came seeking it and where to find it. And so our heroes have taken their ship and their allies. They've landed outside of the location. They've split off one group to go scan the surrounding area while they launch an attack to rescue Hollerith, with whom they have already made psychic contact, telling him to hold out against the terrible mental manipulation of the Undying King, because rescue is on the way. And when we last left them, they did something really loud. Do you remember what the really loud thing you did was?
Didn't we destroy, like, we basically nuked a potential spider?
Oh, yeah, well, that was old news.
Oh.
You nuked the spiders, and then Hulwyn, the Celestial, went in there to clean it up. You're currently outside the lair.
Loud thing.
Yeah.
So she did the Titanfall thing, where I believe, because we have different people sneaking in from different parts, this one's going to teleport in, they're going to sneak in, and we're breaking through the front door. And I believe, let me zoom in so I can get that name. Zorica was basically the loud thing was battle meching through the front door and us following in right behind.
All right, then. I only have one thing to say. Roll for initiative.
Woohoo!
What are these blue
It's
dots?
been so long.
Oh, those are vision orbs.
Okay.
You have overhead scanning from your ship, so you have vision of the entire area. Pay them no mind.
Okay.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Don't worry, I'm looking at the man in the mirror.
Are you asking him to change his ways?
No, I would never do that.
I was going to ask, is he, how handsome is he?
He's bad.
Bad in a good way or bad in a bad way?
You know it.
Matt, just beat it. All right, this is the biggest.
Did you just miss that? I can't believe you just missed that.
What, me?
Yeah.
No, I said beat it, Matt. That's also a Michael Jackson song. Beat it.
I know, but you missed me doing this.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the
you
axolotl.
were playing with your axolotl out here on stream, playing with your axolotl. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right,
I was
I'm
on
going to
main
upgrade
playing
my
with my
beat it
axolotl.
to shut the hell up. And roll for initiative.
I'm taking a moment to open. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, maybe if you spent less time playing with your axolotl and more time getting your shit together, this wouldn't happen.
I can't make Roll20 go any faster.
Well, try harder. All right.
I'll try harder, Daddy. I will try harder.
All right. John Carmichael, you have initiative. The Bogatyr
Yay.
class mecha piloted by Zorica is about to go barreling through the front door into the other front door. What would you like to do?
That's a lot of wastelings. Holy crap.
Don't worry about it.
I'm a little worried about it. Okay, so we've already done like a slight amount of like looky-loos. We can't see inside. But you were saying, is each one of these regular, or is this accurate from what I'm seeing, or is this like 500 feet? Okay, good.
Nope, this is an accurate map.
All right, cool. Can you give me Giant Chester, please? Or rather, large Chester, Charlemagne.
Don't you have him if you open up heroes, allies,
Am I able to drag him? Okay, cool. I'm able to drag him.
Yeah,
Great.
there he is.
There we go. We'll just hide Chester here for a bit. I'm going to put him over here for now. So John is going
to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, send him to the Shadow Realm. If you could move him to the front, move John to the front so I can ride Charlemagne. John's going to have Chester turn into Charlemagne. His tiny little, well, not tiny. Well, I guess it is his small jungle cat rears up very stallion-like and roars. This tiny little cat has this enormous large cat roar as it transforms into this huge pantherine cat, this bestial thing. And now we have this beautiful but terrifying celestial mount that John rides astride. This transformation occurs when Chester pulls out what would be basically like a dagger for us, but is a sword within its mouth. And now we have this giant looking battle cat with a literal like laser sword looking thing just coming out of its mouth as it's ready to charge into battle. And it can still roar despite having a sword in its mouth. Just going to put that out there.
Somewhere between He-Man, Lion-O, Thundercats, and Dark Souls.
Yes, exactly. Very, very Sith from Dark Souls, just with Giant Cat. And so Charlemagne is going to ride John into battle. They're going to charge forward. So let's put me like right about there, I think. Am I able to just grab myself here? There we go. So we're going to just charge right.
Let me close up.
Here. And I can see some dudes. Wastelings. Excellent. So John is going to hop off and engage with these wastelings here. And Chester's going to engage with this one here. Or rather, Charlemagne. And so Charlemagne is going to utilize... Is that a cat? He's got a sword! So the first time he fights a specific foe, all his attacks against that foe have advantage. Only works against foes that don't know about Charlemagne and would never expect a sword-wielding cat.
That seems fair in this instance.
And so Charlemagne is going to use pounce if he moves at least 20 feet towards a creature and then hits it with a claw or sword attack. They have to succeed on strength saving throw, so let me try to make my attack. So here we go. We have magic sword, go! 21.
Yeah, that'll hit Wasteling. That will in fact work.
Charlemagne will pounce. I need a DC 15 strength saving throw, or they will be knocked prone. Ooh.
Up I stay.
How unfortunate. So that'll be it for Charlemagne. He's just going to kind of be body blocking this wasteling. And as John jumps off of this charging cat, he's going to pull out his artifact, his one and only best buddy pal weapon, Krontaka. That's right. Imagine if I said something else. John pulls out
his axolotl.
Exactly. He pulls out a wooden spoon. And John's going to open up a can of, I'm going to shoot this guy in the face. So,
which guy is getting shot?
The first one, the one right in front of him. 34 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
16 points of Dimaggio. And John is going to shoot again. And so I believe, God, do I have the rules on that written down? Double tap. The next one's with disadvantage, right?
Correct.
Perfect. And so that'll be a 17.
Bop! The thing takes 2 shots from your sacred weapon. However, as it tears through them, they are still alive, but their biology is so strange and so slow that they barely register the hits. The damage is real, but normally a lot of the damage of a bullet comes from the physiological reaction to the hit. They're ignoring that part.
Oh, nice. Okay.
They'll surely die from this damage, but they haven't taken enough to be put down.
Ooh, okay. In his offhand, John pulls out the variable element blaster, and he's going to, with his bonus action, shoot with the. Oh, wait, I have a thing for that. Hold on, wait a minute. Where is it? So the first one would have been something like this. And then the second one's going to sound something like this. John's going to set phasers to, let's say, fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to go ahead and take a shot. 15, does that hit?
Yes. Would you like to use your reaction to finish him?
Yes, I would, please.
Okay.
Finish it.
What's your finisher?
So John just pops off. He does 2 shots with the revolver, and then he's going to rush up, put the variable element blaster right under its chin, and just unload on it until it just falls in front of him as a smoking mess. He'll look over at the other wasteling and say, "Hey,
you're
over here, ugly. Come get me." And he's going to run back behind the giant mecha.
All
He'll
right.
go up to the wall. He'll put himself up against the wall here. Right there. And that'll be it for John.
Okay.
Back up against the wall, very Coriander agent, both guns in his hand. He's looking for anybody around here who would see how cool that just was, and then not meeting anyone's eyes because he just has a giant mech and a cat. He's just gonna kind of look to him, look down at the ground and kick dirt and be like, "That's pretty cool. All right." No one saw it, but it's still fine.
As Charlemagne attacks the creature in front of it, its eyes burn with an unnatural psychic arcane energy. Its hand raises up as if on a puppet string, makes a complex series of gestures in ways that are too fast and too forceful for its body to take. You hear the cracking of joints and flesh as it makes these arcane gestures and speaks words from its mouth that do not come from its own mind.
Oh no.
A blast of nefarious arcane power is unleashed upon your cat. I need you to roll a... It's fine. If the cat dies, he just unsummons. Constitution saving throw for your cat.
Okay, con save for Charlemagne. That would be a 16.
You failed.
Ouch.
I cast Blight.
Ow. Okay, so these things are, from what I can understand, so John's overhearing this, so he kind of is putting 2 and 2 together that this undead king is utilizing these wastelings as like familiars, where he's able to cast spells through them. Does that seem about right?
Roll an Arcana check.
Arcana check.
Because we're still connected, can I make that Arcana check too?
Yes.
Yeah, so I forgot John's going to go ahead and start kind of listing off what he's hearing to kind of share with the group in order to make sure they're in the know about what's happening with these wastelings.
Okay. Then yes, you can confirm this creature is the Undying King can basically assume direct control of his minions. And when he does, he can cast spells through them.
So now we'll need to test and find out if each one of these gets an own separate action or if the king still follows the normal rules of a person and can only do one thing at a time. We'll have to see what happens there.
Meanwhile, I'm just scanning through my massive army of dudes.
And with one attack, Charlemagne is almost bloodied. That was a big hit.
It was a level 4 spell.
That was a pretty big hit.
Tarahumara, the brave Gith descendant warrior, is still accompanying Yasmin and Delaris. He's taking, at your command, he's basically waiting for your orders, even though he has this legendary sword of heroes and stuff like that.
So we did set up marching orders before we dropped.
Which were?
Anything that, and which was, we were going to try and sneak in and be the, once the distraction comes in, is there, so I think we would have told him is if there's any like avenue to enter the building that is not through the main entrance, we'd have tried to take that.
Yes, but surveillance reveals there's only one entrance and no windows.
Okay.
Which is why he's not doing anything. Otherwise, you know what? Actually, he'll go ahead and move. He'll move up to these rocks and hide.
Nice.
Just in case he's being watched.
Hey, mate, when you get a chance, can you give Charlemagne vision? I can't see anything that he's looking at.
Vision.
Ah, there we are. Lovely. Thank you.
All right. Now, the Undying King takes a legendary action.
Ooh, baby.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Same.
I guess I can't really do that, can I? Oh, well.
You can do whatever you like.
You can do whatever you like. Thunder Wave is cast through this minion, blasting into Charlemagne, the space celestial cat. Roll a... Binary has played Ralzamon, Master of the Unknown.
Woo, baby. What
It's a long time since I've seen that card, and ever since Ralzamon got it, I don't even remember what it does. I'll take a look. Anyways, I need Charlemagne to make a con save again.
Oh no! Oh no! Binary, why do this?
This just feels like a Pokemon battle.
Ouch! Yeah, that's that do be an 8.
Okay. You take 15 points of thunder damage, and the spell link thing didn't actually work, which is unfortunate.
How unfortunate.
It says Ralzamon unleashes his mental powers, assaulting the party, but that is not something Ralzamon can actually do. But don't worry, I have a plan. It will get used.
Ooh,
anyways, with that blasting thunder wave, Charlemagne is pushed 10 feet back.
Ow.
It is now time for Zorica. Computer, play the theme from Pacific Rim. Bum, 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 bum. And ban a bot. There we go.
Been there, pilot. Wreak havoc.
Smash directly into the building. We're going to go ahead and
Woo, baby.
put Zorka out of the way. In her mecha, she smashes through the door. And does she have trample as an ability? I can't remember. She has stomp. Okay. But what she's actually going to do is she's going to use her energy blade.
Yeah, there we go. Ooh.
All right.
Fleshbane, that sounds incredible.
I think it ignores armor, but I'll have to look it up. For the time being, 26 points of damage. And we're going to do a bonus action, Stomp. Well, it's not prone, but it's dead. She slashes it with her energy blade and then just steps on it, crushing it into the ground.
My goodness.
The Undying King unleashes a legendary action. And thanks to the power of Ralzamon, I know exactly what we're going to do.
Oh, okay.
Psionic energy coalesces around the thing's head and it unleashes a scream. I need John Carmichael to roll a intelligence saving throw, please. This is a psychic effect.
Oh. Where's it coming from?
The same one that cast the blight spell on you.
Oh, he could see me? Shit. Thought I was behind the wall.
There is no more wall. The mecha just charged through it. But the thing is, this is a mind blast, and it's just shooting it in that direction. It doesn't matter if it can see you.
Okie dokie. Let's do this. This is what save?
Intelligence.
Intelligence. Let's see how it goes. 26. Suck on walnuts.
Okay, checking.
Oh my god, you have to check if that's a save? Gee.
No, the 26 saves. I was checking the mecha to see if it like helps at all. All right, change you to Zorka. Make this actually be your HP. Doing some behind the scenes stuff. NPC AC. Save. And roll that save. Not particularly good at intelligence saving throws, unfortunately.
Oh boy.
A 4. The Undying King unleashes the Mind Blast, and you take no damage, Carmichael, but Zorica takes 26 damage and is stunned.
You know, this thing using a lot of illithid powers. Kind of weird.
Right.
Very strange. Yasmin, your go.
Okay, so is the building are any of the walls damaged enough to be able to break down to come in from the side?
It depends on how much force and what tools you have.
I mean, I can deal force damage, but you know,
Force damage is good.
Basically, to my eyes, does it look like it can destroy the wall to be able to break through here?
The wall's not that damaged, I don't think, because mostly the attack came from the north, not the south.
Okay. In that case, I would like to. I think I'll just use my movement.
Pile of leaves will be difficult terrain.
Oh, this is difficult terrain. Okay, so then I can get to here without an action. What is this stuff?
Shrubbery.
Okay.
Shrubbery, you say?
In that case, I'm going to. Can I cut through here?
Yes.
Okay. So I will get through here, and then I'll use my action to dash. So I have 10, 15, 20, 25. I think I can get to like here.
All right. Very good cover back there. The Wasteling, assuming that your turn is done.
Are there any enemies that I can see?
No.
Okay. Then I will use my bonus action to I think that's all I got, right? Yeah, because I already engaged my shield, so that's fine. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right.
Oh, also, actually, before I end my turn, can I retcon something slightly from last episode?
Go ahead.
On effective reading my skills. So I use comprehend languages. I forgot that it's a ritual spell. I use a spell slot for it. Can I say that I cast it as a ritual and regained my...
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to allow that.
Cool. Thank you. That's
all right. With the Bogatyr mecha's pilot stunned, it can't activate its defensive systems. And so the Wasteling just sort of like starts clawing at it, scratching the paint. It seems that the enemy is out of legendary actions. It also seems that it is Daloris's turn.
Hooray! I am going to dash behind Yasmin, but I'm going to go around this rock instead.
Okay.
So around this guy. So, oh my god, I can never remember how to do this. Lift. What is it? Control.
Oh, there's a new tool. There's a new thingy. So if you expand the toolbar on the toolbar, if you click twice on the measure tool, there's a little slider that says always measure token movement. Turn that on.
Oh, whoa.
Nice.
Highly recommend.
Okay, cool. So I can dash 60 feet. So I'm gonna dash here and then here, which should be enough. Yeah. Oh god.
Use the select tool.
There we go. Okay. Right. Okay. And then that'll be it.
All right. Hulwyn turns into a glowing ball of light.
As one does.
Like you do.
Her comm unit is not active because she is a glowing ball of light. However, her sidekick Link is still functional. And she relays through it that she has found him. Preparing for extraction.
Oh, glorious.
The rest of the Wastelings don't seem to be in any hurry to spring forth. Which makes sense, after all. If you're in a fortified base, why would you leave and lose that advantage? You are dead. Surely the enemy doesn't have tactical nuclear weapons.
Certainly.
Surely. Carmichael, it is your turn. What do you do?
Oh, back to me. Glorious.
Back to you.
Were we informed that that we are extracting?
Hulwyn says she's found him. She's preparing to extract him.
Preparing to extract. Okay, so keep distracting until that happens. Very good. Causing as much damage as possible. Although now our mech, I can tell obviously that the thing was stunned because it's not functioning properly. So
correct.
Okay, this is grand. Okay, so this looks like an X. Is this one dead?
Yes, that one is dead.
Perfect. Okay, fantastic. Charlemagne is going to attempt to get the heck out of here. And so, mate, by your rules, if something's prone, can it still do attacks and all that, or does it have to get up?
Either it has disadvantage or it can't. I'm looking it up right now.
Okay. Yeah, normally if they're prone, they can still do it. I just wanted to make sure because I know we've had
prone just means they can crawl, they have disadvantage, and attacks against them have advantage if they're within 5 feet. No other effects.
Okay.
So it can still make AoEs.
Okay. Then, and these things, as far as we've seen, they have a normal reach. They don't have like reach, right?
Correct. Unless they're being directly controlled, in which case they use spells.
Okay, so then Charlemagne is going to do a cool little cat thing here. It's going to run over to this wall and kind of kip off in order to make sure that it doesn't get within this thing's range, but it can make enough room to charge this thing. So,
I'm going to allow that.
Perfect. And so giant cat do giant cat things, and it's going to attempt to overrun it as it did before. If you could please make a strength saving throw.
You have to hit it first.
Oh, right. Then it's going to pounce on it and then finish the pounce. So let's roll magic sword, baby. Did it go?
Magic claw. Loading.
Okay, let's try it again. Magic sword.
Magic sword.
Okay, it's probably going to do this at least twice.
Muda, 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 muda.
I'll try one more time, and if it does it 3 times, we'll take the first one. There we go. Okay, well, it finally went through. All right, first one.
11 points of damage. Slash! The wasteling is struck by the pouncing cat with a gigantic magic sword in its mouth and stands its ground.
No. Oh, no, but it is damaged. Okay, so John will, since these things are already able to target him, it's going to go ahead and move in, and John will, let's see, hop on top of the cat, and let's just knock this thing out. So I guess John's going to go ahead and shoot it with Krontaka. Let's go ahead and let's see. I don't want anything to happen to my beautiful, lovely cat. So John is going to pop, and this is actually a good chance to try something out. We'll use 1 charge of Krontaka, and we are going to see if this affects the creature. So he's going to use Warp Spasm. And so he gets advantage on this attack and gets additional damage, which I've procced here. We will see if that works. And here we go. Krontaka attack. I don't know why it didn't give me advantage, but why did it roll like that?
Did you click just damage instead of clicking the attack?
Oh, I clicked just okay, hold on. Ignore that. There we go. That looks better.
Big number. Who did you just shoot? The one that your cat is attacking?
Yeah, the one the cat's attacking.
Okay.
Does the psychic damage work on it?
Yes.
It needs to make a saving throw.
No, it does not.
Oh, it does not. Okay, well, never mind then.
You have blown it to hell.
Perfect. And Krontaka is going to follow up and then shoot at this one. Since it's double tapped, it'll be at normal instead of advantage because of the double tap function. And so we'll do that again. Ooh, that'd be a natural 1. John's going to use a use of his lucky for the day to re-roll that since we
so he doesn't have to roll on the wheel of pain.
So he does not have to roll on the wheel of pain. Exactly. I'm going to re-roll this, but we'll keep those first numbers, mate. We'll just re-roll the...
Correct, unless you crit.
Yeah.
That won't possibly happen.
That won't possibly happen.
It didn't happen. You're shooting the other one, right?
Yeah.
28 points of damage. Bam! What kind of save does it have to make?
It's a DC 19 wisdom saving throw.
Okay. And what happens?
It's just the psychic damage goes through.
Got it. Yep. The psychic damage does in fact go through.
Although I haven't used that in ages. There might be a kicker effect with spells. Usually you never have anything with spells, so I never have to worry about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
Let's
think that's
see,
the one
let
that
me just
deletes
make
spell slots, but
this
thing doesn't have any.
Oh, and it has to expand its highest level spell slot. Yeah, see, it never has one. That's why I never have to worry about it.
Sorry. Will that be all for you?
Let's see. That's 1, 2. I feel like, yeah, I don't want to test this out right now. I don't want the cat to take damage. I'll use my bonus action in order to shoot it with the element blaster. If fire worked last time, we're gonna do it again. So fire. Good. Oh, ignore the psychic damage. I should have taken that off.
Okay. You blast it for 12 points of fire damage, leaving only a charred corpse.
Yay.
The entirety of...
Oh, go ahead.
Nope, you're good. The entirety of the whole chamber exploded.
This looks like a door, right?
Correct.
For now, until our friend recovers, I would like to see if we can somehow block this door. Does it open from... Can we tell, does it open from the inside, the outside? What are we looking at here?
Opens, what would make the most? It opens inwards because that would make it easiest to fortify from the inside.
Does there seem to be some kind of lock, handle, or otherwise way to prevent this thing? Okay,
it's super old.
Then both John and the cat are going to use their item interaction in order to just brace the door, so it makes it harder for things to come through.
A voice echoes in all of your minds.
Ooh.
Not including mine?
If you have an incoming call, you can choose for your spam filter to block it or no.
Is this from a person I recognize?
No.
I block it.
Okay.
I've got enough other people and they have connection to me, so.
You got a friend in need.
These weapons, how did you acquire them? Who are you?
Your worst nightmare.
Hi, the party can't come to the phone right now. If you could please leave a message at the beep, we'd be happy to take your call.
Incorrect.
Oh, we're still doing this. Hi there. The name's John Carmichael, Wizard. Pleasure to meet you. You are likely the undead king that we've heard so much about. We're here to fuck up your shit and take back that which no longer belongs to you. So you might want to send something a little more impressive than these weird little shambling horrors. But by the time you get here, this entire structure is going to be razed. So good luck with that.
Because
Why?
we can and we want to.
That, yeah, exactly that right there. You've taken something important to us, and we are going to take something important from you.
What?
Also, you can't just be kidnapping people. Like, that's kind of messed up.
Your primitive and inferior thought process is confounding.
Primitive and inferior, but we kind of have nuclear weapons. So, I would recommend
Arcane power of
putting a
this
little.
magnitude in the hand of primitives. Terrible.
Hey,
Exactly
buddy,
what I
put
was
a little
supposed to
respect
defend.
on our name.
I want you to leave.
And I don't want to. And we have the firepower to back that up. So
Just leave instead.
What would you provide for us in order to convince us to leave? Because right now we have the upper hand. You're asking us a request, and we've asked nothing of you other than to just take what we want. So if you'd like something from us, what are you willing to offer in return? Or is that concept too primitive for you?
What could you possibly want?
Oh my. What do you have?
Revealing that information would be foolish. What is your area of interest? Your sphere of influence, your concern. Why are you concerned with these thralls?
Why are you interested in them? And I'm not trying to counter question with question. That's literally what we want to know is why are you interested in these beings?
I require raw material with which to affect the outside world and continue my studies.
Fantastic. That's what we want. The exact same thing. We are attempting to... we don't want to get too into it, but effectively we are here in order to eventually save the entire cosmos as you know it. In order to do that, we need help. We need assistance. These things that you call thralls are beings that can be useful, both to you and to us. Perhaps we can find some middle ground in order to come to a successful conclusion to this interaction we currently are engaged with.
You need to clarify. You are the outside factor. I have no context for you.
Not to interrupt the sorry, I just want to throw a quick thing in there. How is Tarahumara reacting? Because I assume the voice is in his head as well.
He's clutching at his sword and just looking around for the source of it.
But it's not recognition of like what this thing is.
Correct. He has no idea what this thing is.
Can I allow the voice to come through now?
Yes, and you would have been aware of all this because you're in the psychic link. So you're
well. I want to say, does this count as hearing for my analyzed weakness?
No.
Okay.
I want to test something out. I want to direct thoughts within our link, but not specifying this entity. I want to see if that's possible.
Yeah, you can
so
talk.
This guy sucks, right?
That's on like you have a Skype call and a Discord call going, and you can mute one or the other.
Yeah, I just want to make sure if he reacted to that, I want to see if he can pierce into our private
it's
chat.
a very Mean Girls moment.
You can't sit with us.
He can't sit with us, exactly. Okay, good. Just testing. Want to make sure.
I want to know what this thing is. I have my suspicions, but I'd like confirmation.
Yeah. So, Undead King, we are, as you can see, sacks of meat. You have thralls, which are also sacks of meat that you have taken. You've effectively puppetized to do your bidding. What are you? Are you also a sack of meat? Have you transcended to a more ethereal form? Do you have tentacles coming out of your face? I ask everyone this question, by the way. You're not special.
The appellation applied by the thralls is inaccurate. My correct title is the Vivimancer.
The Vivimancer. Can you spell that in chat? Not you. You.
Can you think out the letters?
Can you think that for me? Because like, is it 2 V's? Before the Mancer.
All of you are high level smarty pantses. You would all recognize this as the opposite of a necromancer.
Okay, but is it real or is he full of shit?
That's a good question. Roll insight.
Ooh.
Me when I control things that look like shambling undead. Is this a life-giving entity?
Shoot.
Tough to say.
The Vivimancer seems earnest.
So just to make sure that John knows, obviously John knows it. Matt wants to wrap his head around it. Are we saying that this is not reanimated things, but these things are still alive?
Yes, they are not undead.
They're not. Okay, they are just mental puppets then. Okay.
Correct.
But they're called witherling or wastelings because they basically are only kept alive for this purpose. Otherwise they pretty much are just like
correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Necromancy. Mancer means speaker, someone who speaks. Necromancy is speaking with the dead. It's been taken wildly out of context to mean magic that controls power over life and death. So vivimancy would be similar, but it focuses on the life part rather than the death part. The opposite side of it, but it's the same basic concept, just with reversed polarity.
Also, just to clarify, that little friend in need meme that I was saying earlier, we actually had a friend in need card that got dropped.
I saw. Yes.
Okay, good. Go. Just wanted to make sure.
Can I make an Arcana check with this guy speaking? Because how many people we had speaking in our heads, by the way, in the middle of combat? He's not special. He's not special, is all I'm saying.
When you're streaming and you're answering your Discord DMs at the same time.
He really wants. He seems like he really wants to be special.
Yeah, he wants to be special, but I want him to know he's not. That's not what I was actually. What are the Can I make an Arcana check to like see if like the likelihood of him being on site essentially?
Sure.
Well,
This is a new field of magic. You're not certain. He's already displayed the ability to puppet these creatures miles away from this location. However, Tarahumara will tell you that none of the others have ever done magic like this.
Interesting. Okay.
Hey, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to have John share in this mental thing. I was operating under the assumption that these were reanimated dead individuals. I feel a little more morally gray about killing people that have been controlled by this being. I think we should ascertain if, in some way, I'm not saying we just need to outright ask, but if these people can be somehow recovered, we should really try as much as possible to disable them without killing them. I was not pulling my punches because I believed they were reanimated corpses. I did not realize that these were living individuals that were just being mind controlled. So just for now, if we could try to deal non-lethal damage to them as often as possible until we can ascertain if they can be recovered, I would appreciate that.
Actually, why don't we just ask this guy straight out? Like,
sure.
Hey, is this reversible?
I don't know how much he'd want to tell us, but yeah, absolutely.
Maybe we won't kill you if you reverse it. We'll think about it.
The party has gained a pool of 2 luck dice that must be used this session. Any player may use them.
Ooh.
Do you want to ask that in the bonds, Josie?
Not 2 each, right?
2 total. It's a party pool of 2. Do you want to ask him if the effect can be reversed?
Yes.
Why? A fruitless exercise. The utility is vastly increased in this manner. They were useless before.
So I'm going to try. Okay, since the village thinks I'm their returned hero or god or something, I'm not quite sure which. My answer to why is basically like, because these are my people and you're stealing from me. Which is hella rude.
I see. And your argument here is an appeal to force, which would normally be my response except for the unusual destructive capabilities you've displayed. It is not possible to return them. I require them.
I'm not asking if you may. I'm asking if you can.
I don't know, and I don't care. I've never investigated it. That research has not been conducted. It would be a useless waste of time.
Okay, I'm gonna stick him on call holding and be like, this guy's a real asshole, right?
That's what I was saying. He sucks. Yeah.
I have never heard of a null hypothesis. What kind of useless scientist is he? That one is in the general mind.
Mates, since we have the 3 of us here in this mind chat, would the 3 of us be able to share what we each specialize in regards to our magic and our technology to kind of ascertain? Because John specifically is also very good with like enchantments. Would he be able to, from what he's seen with the casting of the spells and the hijacking to do the familiar thing, if this magic would be likely similar to that of a dominate? Because if so, if that was the case, then it could likely be broken.
Roll an
if it's
Arcana
not-
check.
Okay, thank you.
Does Matt get advantage because of the expertise of all of us with him?
Yes.
Lovely. That's kind of what I was trying to leverage. Thank you for clarifying that. Ooh, God, what the hell?
Oh my God.
Incredible.
Yikes. Yeah, there's not enough information. Oh, that's right. We have a luck. Well, but you guys don't want me to use that right now, right?
Might as well. We only
might
have
as well
till the
use
end of
one.
the session. Can you use the luck dice and the
Yes. It
Inspiration?
removes the lower. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Luck
you
dice
gave me
stats.
inspiration. Glorious. Okay, let's do that. Okay, how about one of you?
You
Why don't
can't
one
use
of
the
you roll a
inspo. You
D20?
can't use the inspo because you already have advantage. You can use the
Okay.
luck though.
No,
Yes.
the bardic inspiration. The bardic inspiration.
Bardic boop. That you can use.
Yeah. Okay, so how about this? Josie, why don't you roll a 1d10 bardic inspiration for me, and LaFawn, why don't you roll a 1d20 to replace my roll, and then our powers combined, we
Do you
will.
want me to roll that 120? I don't.
Yes,
think
I do. I want. We are Drowsy Matt LaFawn, Drowsy LaFawn Matt. We do this.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I will roll it, but
Do it. I believe. See,
you know what?
Look at
It's
that.
way better than it has.
23
I knew it.
plus
So this is-
31.
Huh?
31. Because that was a roll of a 14 plus your modifier of 9 is 23 plus 8 is 31. All right.
And if this wasn't good enough, I have something else. Was this
It's
good enough?
good enough,
or no?
Matt. It's a 31.
Just making sure. Just I wasn't going to blow on a 13, but on a 31, we totally reversed that. I would use it.
Calm
To
down.
be fair, we did use a lot of resources to get that 31. That was a luck die and a bardic inspiration.
It was very nice, is what it was. It was
This
lovely.
is not an enchantment. Honestly, it could best be described as vivimancy. Instead of killing them and then reanimating their corpses with necrotic energy, they've effectively been sandblasted with vital energy.
That's what I was wondering. So, like, are we like talking about like he's like erased their soul and completely inhabited them? Are they basically empty shells of life
Yeah,
now?
they're basically puppets.
Oh.
In order to
They're
restore
they're
them,
basically undead. Okay.
it would take like
Are we talking like a wish or something less than that?
I'm trying to see if something less than a wish would do it.
Oh, like greater restoration? Would something like that work?
I don't know if greater restoration would work.
So something between Greater Restoration and Wish. So very high level magic, essentially.
Yeah.
So we're saying somewhere between 5 to 9. So probably something around 7 would work.
Show me 7. Vivimancy. Okay, let me see here.
You just. I
So-
think the only one of. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to
A
interrupt.
greater restoration spell has a 45 or a wish spell. No, I'm overwriting this. A wish spell will work. A greater restoration spell has a 45% chance to work. If it fails, it means that it's not going to work.
Not going to work, or not? That one spell won't work.
It doesn't mean that the spell failed. It means that there's not enough left for the greater restoration to work on them.
Gotcha.
Like a miracle would also work, stuff like that.
So reversing it is possible, but extremely unlikely, barring like world-ending magic.
It is a severe resource investment to reverse the effect.
Okay, with that in mind, oh, go ahead.
No, I was just thinking this wouldn't be a disease. This wouldn't even be a magical disease. This is just magic.
It's not an effect that's on them.
Would
It's
dispel magic work? Would a high level dispel magic work?
No, because even if it dispelled the effect that allows him to puppet them, it would still not bring back their soul
they're
that he has
they're still
sandblasted out. Yeah, exactly. They've been hollowed out. You also believe that the spell would require like 3 weeks per creature with repeated daily castings in order to blast it.
What? No way.
Yeah, so like in order to create one of them, they have to be hit for an hour a day for 3 weeks.
Oh, so you basically have to reverse what happened to them. Like it takes time to erode them. It would take time to rebuild them.
And you'd have to, you can't, it's very difficult to rebuild a soul.
So honestly, what you'd be looking at is more so you would gather all these people up almost like a herd. You'd keep them safe and you'd probably spend a year making a consecrated site by casting it there every day and then bringing them to this consecrated site and healing them all at once kind of a thing, rather than trying to do one at a time and build it from the ground up.
Or frankly, kill them. and resurrect them.
Just resurrect them.
That would be cheaper.
You guys, I have an idea. You know how they say two negatives don't make a positive? Well, I disagree.
It's like basic mathematical theory. Two negatives do make a positive.
But only if you multiply them.
Yeah. A negative times a negative.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Anyway,
I interrupted you with your poor logic. Continue.
Anyway, yeah, so that was just a I know it took us like 20 minutes, but that was a very quick
The
thought
speed of
experiment
thought,
between the three of
baby.
us.
Speed of
Exactly. So, should we just kick him out of our heads and then and move on with our plan?
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah,
have not
I
yet
think-
specified the conditions under which you will leave or what you require in return.
We're not planning on leaving.
You can either be compliant and give us all the information and resources we need, or we just take it and it really either way works for us. This isn't a negotiation.
Roll an intimidation or persuasion check, please.
Do I get advantage on this one?
Yeah, that's fine.
Ooh, you know what? I think because this is intimidation. I cannot get away with persuasion on this one. That would not be fair.
Yeah. Sorry.
23.
23. I also hereby, and it doesn't apply here, grant you birthday inspiration.
Hey!
3 inspo to bank for your birthday.
Glorious.
Huge. Persuasion is better for me, but that was not a persuasive comment. That was straight up, I'm coming in here with a gun. Give me what I want. This is not negotiation.
So, mate.
23. I'll leave the 23.
Yes, Matt?
Oh, just having a Lafanism here. Do these when the undead king, the Vivimancer, is hijacking these creatures, is it similar to like a scribe where they can see and hear through them, like as if they were there, kind of a thing?
Yes.
Oh, lovely. We know there's a shitload of guys over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we know that actually, we don't know if he's looking through one of them yet. Shit, never mind.
Do I still have bardic inspiration? I don't remember if you gave it to me last.
You did. We all got it.
Okay. I'll roll that d10 and tackle.
Good idea.
33.
There we go. There we go. Lovely.
That is one short of the highest result you could possibly get.
That was incredible.
I want you to leave. I will take steps necessary to ensure that outcome. What do you require?
You know, he keeps asking what we want an awful lot for a guy who is trying to have the upper hand.
I want to hear offers. You're negotiating. We're not. Get it right.
What do you want? Specify the type of thing you want. What do your species consider valuable?
I think to answer what Drowsy brought up, I think that this being is less like, oh god, I'm scared, and more like, wow, these things are pretty tough. I don't want to deal with this. How can I make this problem go away? Rather than like, I'm really scared and I'm trying to keep an air of looking powerful.
Where are we with the extraction?
Well, it's going to take 2 rounds. 1 round for her to transform from a ball of light into her normal form, and then another round for her to grab him and cast Dimension Door.
We've been talking for a while.
You have been talking for a while. Assuming none of your guys want it to attack, the extraction can be complete.
Yeah, I mean, I think the only thing we want is that during this, as soon as Zorica stunifies, we'd probably just, shit kick the building a bit, but if,
Yeah, I was down to like call our ship in and like literally raise the building.
Yeah, we can do that. So in our private chat before returning to him, I very recently returned to the fold. You guys have a much better idea of what you want to get out of this. I mean, obviously, John has some ideas about what can be kind of ascertained. He's always looking for a way to wheel and deal. But what do you guys want out of this? Is it important that you guys eventually find and destroy this being, or are you willing to get something out of him in order to like kind of find some middle ground deal?
My concern is that this is an entity that probably knows what the annulus is,
Mhm.
or is at least connected enough to have like, if that bit gets brought up, becomes a threat. If he knows that's what we're going after, that it's real and can be earned. So basically, that's what we need. Everything else is in service of that to me specifically.
Okay.
Right? We would have had this conversation at some point, so I'm not like
Yes.
But so that's why I've been pretty cagey about what we're actually going after.
Yeah.
We did, however, make technically a promise that we would deal with the Undying King. And while I'm not above just letting these people die, a promise is kind of important to keep.
I was going to ask like how good you guys are about keeping those things that you make. So that's good to know.
Tarahumara needs the Undying King to go away. That's like his quest here.
Yeah.
I mean, besides, he's annoying and I don't like him, and I would like to kill him. This guy has irritated me enough that I want to kill him.
Is there a way we can like find location?
Yes. But we've got to be close. Like semi-close. Like, well, so I'm able to locate a person or an object, but I got to be within 1,000 feet, which is relatively close. Obviously, if we have something, like for instance, if you have a description of a person, place, or thing, I can scry it. That's also, useful. It really depends on what we're doing here. But in order to do that, we would define this guy, this thing, this entity. We would need to know more about it. Right now, we have a lot of like legend lore stuff. We would need, like, for instance, if we could somehow make a deal, like saying, okay, fine, you give us some of your blood. If you give us some of your blood, we'll leave. We won't screw with you for a whole fortnight. That kind of a thing, or something on those lines. Then yeah, if we can get something like that, then I can find him immediately. Otherwise, we'd be doing let's go to this building and cast the spell. Let's go to this building and cast the spell, and it would be like pings.
I'm gonna like message Gnosis. Can you drop a contract that gives us the specificity of leaving from this particular engagement at the expense of information that would allow John to cast Scry?
Unfortunately, most legal courts do not accept any legal document created by ChatGPT, but I'll do my best.
I mean, what if he's trying to negotiate?
Exarch has done legal documentation for us.
This ain't ChatGPT. This is AI stands for actual intelligence.
Yeah.
But what if we essentially say we'll leave this building if this guy agrees to meet us in person?
I don't think he'll go for that, but I like the line. I like the train of thought. We can make the offer and then like go from there for sure.
We won't wipe out all this work that he's done if he agrees to meet with us in person.
I think so. Here's what I think. I think if you make that offer, let's make it right when we're about to leave. So that way, if he says no deal, we then use the ship to destroy the building and go, okay, new deal. We're gonna do this just for the afternoon and get rid of all these buildings you've worked so hard to reclaim, unless you meet with us. That would be.
We got all the time in the world.
Yeah, exactly. But I have found in my adventures that making an offer and then when they decline, you disintegrate it. They're more inclined to agree with any further dealings you want to make.
That's true. That is a repeated pattern that's worked out for him.
All right. I mean, let's do it.
Fantastic. All right. I guess that's what we're going to do then.
Negotiate with terrorists or Matt.
Well, here's the thing. We are the terrorists in this particular instance. These are absolutely terrorist activities.
Exarch delivers you the text of the contract. It's long and specific. I'm not going to go into the details, but it's designed to be
version, here it is.
as devil-proof as possible.
I think, Matt, you're the spokesperson in this instance, so.
Huh? What?
I think you were the one doing the. It's either you or Drowsy, right? But you were the one talking the most about it. So.
Oh no, let's
the.
Yeah, let's give this to Drowsy.
Okay,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Let's go.
And
let's board the ship and make the offer.
LaFawn, the specific thing you said was you give us information and we will leave this engagement, and that was it, right?
No, a meeting.
Oh, if you guys want to do it different, then go for it.
Okay, gotcha.
That's just what I posited. But
No,
if you guys want to do it,
any person is commensurate with destruction. It may as well be equivalent.
You guys hear that squelching whenever it talks?
It sounds very tentacly, right?
It's very tentacly. I think we 99.9% know.
Use the word.
Yeah, can we use the word?
What
If it's
word?
on 3, we'll all say it at the third time. Okay, ready?
Right.
1, 2, 3. Pedophile. What? No one even said anything.
I mean, we were all thinking it, so you just said
we were all thinking it.
You're also muted, so.
That's why.
No, I'm not muted. The mic was just peaking.
You know, the best part about the mind link is that we all thought it, so you just said it for us.
We just thought it, yeah.
He doesn't discriminate between adults and youngsters in his vivid.
It's true.
So.
In somewhat related, by the way, the reason I confession here. The reason I hesitated is I don't know if it's Ithilid or Illithid, and every time I second guess myself.
Oh, you could also say mind flayer. That's the safe way to speak.
That's not as fun.
It's true. It's not as fun.
It doesn't have those triple, quadruple lines.
Also, I'm thinking it's more along the lines of an Ulithrid, if we're being completely frank and specific about what this thing is. Joe, I saw a little crack of a smile.
I was looking at a card that got played. Unfortunately, it's a card that can only be played in on Yord. So I have to give it back.
No,
Which
it's only on
cannot go
Yord.
back to for some time.
Dang it.
Well, you two can't go back. John can go back.
Oh.
I can bring them with me.
No, you cannot.
Oh. Well, never mind then.
We've been there.
What did you do? Why can't you go back?
Not important.
It's not we're not ready yet. We're just
okay.
Promises have to probably be fulfilled and
Oh, is this with Stormcrow? Is that what this thing is?
maybe?
General Warcrow, yeah. General.
We
General
may have made a
Sagomo.
deal with a demon at some point.
Devil.
I don't even remember what we got in return. Oh, we got the plans for the ship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The
we
dark
also
matter
got
drive.
upgrades to our stats.
We've made a lot of promises to a lot of people, and
You guys are well on your way of becoming
We've
just
only made
glorious
three-
adventurers.
Let's abbreviate that. We've only made
Only
promises
three?
that are actually
Only
being-
three? Okay, yeah, no, you
got to get those numbers up.
Those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers.
Because it was Carlith is one. Carlith
have
was the
we-
one promise. The Mind Flayers are the second promise.
Oh, yeah.
And the Devil Agreement is the third promise.
Wait,
That's
I'm
it.
sorry.
That's
Which
realistically-
which promise did you make to the Illithids?
No.
No. To get rid of
the
Illithid.
Forge.
Oh, to get rid of
that
them.
was the first one. Does John, and actually for that matter, does Matt know that we promised a what is he, sorcerer, wizard?
You mentioned this last episode that you promised to kill Blacketh.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, Yeah, you promised to kill like the Gith equivalent of a freaking godling. Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. We promised to defeat her, whether that's by death or seduction, we'll see.
I don't know if you could say, look, Delores, you're easy on everything, but Blacketh is not easy on anything. So I just don't know how well
Very
that would work.
charismatic.
Look, Matt, I've been running this other RPG show on an other website, and I can confirm Blacketh is 100% able.
Okay, well then never mind. You know what? The DM said you can.
I have learned the sky is the limit.
Hashtag wood.
Then we are going Blacketh.
One way or another.
We're
in a fight, right?
In a bucket.
I think I'm busy that day, actually.
I was like, I need a young priest, an old priest.
I don't like these sound effects during this conversation.
Oh, that's right. I'm so sorry. We were talking about something else. We gotta talk to this mind flayer fella, this illithid fella, about what he wants.
I don't understand your species or where you came from. You are completely out of context for me. Specify what you find valuable.
Lafon, is there any reason that you don't want to bring up the artifact?
Danielus?
Well, we don't want to.
I mean,
we don't
yeah.
want to show our hand.
Yeah.
We don't want to tell them the one thing that we want.
But do you have any idea where it is? Aside from being here somewhere.
We have a general understanding of where it should be, right?
Yes. Down.
Yeah, no, because that's what the whole survey team is going after. Like they're checking the flu, the what is it? A flu, I think is the right term.
So that it's
anyway,
more
the
important for
column.
us. So that it's more important for us to distract this being as much as possible, so that the survey team can do their business.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I think that both of your plan was good. Getting this thing to give us information, and then getting it to meet with us. It sounds like it doesn't want to do either, but I think what we do is we make ourselves so annoying and so dangerous that it can't ignore us.
Just gonna say, this is exactly what we do best. Is
except
our goal right
on
now is to be
purpose
as
this
annoying
time.
as possible.
So one thing I will say, it has not said it refuses to give you information. It just literally doesn't understand what kind of information you want.
We want to know what it is. That's what we asked it for. We want to know what it is.
Oh.
We want personal information.
Yeah, we want to know. We want to know more about you.
What's your
Hey,
shoe
buddy.
size?
Hey, buddy. ASL.
Show feet.
ASL.
Do you have feet?
That's a
Let's
previous
play 20
edition,
questions.
unfortunately.
What color are your eyes? How
I
big
said
are your
you
thighs?
tentacle, please respond.
Back to the tentacles for a second. Are they your face or elsewhere?
At one point, they were attached to my skull.
Does the
I
carpet
am
match
unaware of
the
their
drapes?
current status.
Do you?
No.
Do you eat?
No.
That tells us a lot, actually. He's boring as hell. This overlord is vanilla AF. All right, I'm just gonna say it.
Okay, hold on. Let's put a pause there. That's insulting to vanilla people. This guy don't even do that. Listen,
Okay.
you're at a party one night. Some very lovely person walks up to you, says, "How are you doing? I want to get to know you a little bit better." What's your reaction? Do you run in fear? Do you cower silently?
This is Yasmin. I thought this was Lafon for a moment there.
What is a party?
Oh my god, not like this. Even I know what a party is.
But you know when you're chilling with your thralls and you're all just kind of hanging out in a room, consuming.
Chill implies a level of equivalency or tolerance. They are tools. I do not chill with my thralls.
You're a tool.
That is an insult.
So, can I
now you're catching
mix Vivimancer? Do you have an actual title that you appreciate being referred by?
I am the
nomenclature of some kind. Just the Vivimancer. Okay, so it's the Vivimancer. Okay, good. I heard you. The Vivimancer. Do you have any interests outside of gathering more thralls from these Gith adjacent individuals and furthering this? Are you building an empire? What is it that you're doing?
I will continue to acquire whatever resources are necessary to continue my research.
Oh, continue. Fantastic. What research? What is it you're trying to do? Maybe we can help.
Vivimancy itself. Currently, there is one process for it, but it can be expanded to affect other creatures, to make it so that they can have swappable soul echoes. The field that I have invented is only in its infancy, and I intend to continue to develop and study it.
Fantastic. Why do you like Vivimancy so much?
Tell me where where it all started. Tell me about your mother.
Did somebody cure you as a child? Is that where this started? What's going on?
I invented it.
And then you perfected it so that no living man could best do the Ring of Honor. I understand, but like,
oh wait, so
this...
he called himself a Vivomancer. Nobody else has called him a Vivomancer. This is his own nickname that he's adopted for himself for his invention.
There are no others or peers whose appellations would matter.
Oh,
Mate, does this track? Do those of us, because we all got magic? Do we we know what Vivomancy is? Is this literally? Is he speaking truth? Is this more like a concept that he's proving, or there is Vivomancy? We know.
No, you've never heard of it before. That 31 that you got was you just sort of extrapolating, figuring out. Oh, well, if that would make sense. Like you've just sort of put the theory together.
Gotcha.
Not the exact practice of how to do it, but sort of the
How long? So the Vivomancer. How long? God, I don't like to say Viva. It sounds so weird. The Viva. You know what? V-Mancer. How long have you been at this?
Short even further, V-Man.
We don't know if it's a man or not. I didn't want to.
Can we call you Vivi?
Vivi's better.
I am the Vivomancer.
Yeah, see, exactly.
Manny? Manny? You like Manny?
I will not prevent you from using any appellation you choose.
Fantastic. Manny, how long have you been at this?
Has approximately 90 solar cycles.
90 solar cycles, okay.
And you haven't figured it out yet? You're still working on the
I assume
same
solar
thing?
cycles here is with the context of Penumbra. How long is that 1-to-1?
90 years. That's 90 years. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic.
Wrap up your PhD, my guy. Come on.
I have been conducting experiments. This is only my most recent bout of activity. I had a period of inactivity during which I lost track of time.
Ooh, when did that happen?
Due to errors on my part, I was imprisoned in Gwalior.
Sorry, where?
Gwalior. A city that once existed in this location before I destroyed it.
Oh.
Okay, so did the Gith descendants capture you in some way?
Yes.
Did they just imprison you? Did they torture you? What happened?
They were unable to destroy me. They utilized my own defenses against me, sealing me within.
Oh, so wait, Gwalior, did that used to be your pad that they took over? Or did you invade and then got...
to the top right, right?
Correct. It was a much bigger civilization than the current little tiny village that they have.
Yeah, because that's a name we have heard. All of us have heard.
Yeah. I just mean, like, was this an established city that then Manny showed up in over, like, kind of like too big for his britches, got defeated, got captured, and then broke out? Is that what we're hearing?
Gwalior was constructed by the Thrall species. I was harvesting them for my experiments when I was sealed.
When you were what?
Sealed.
Sealed, okay. And who sealed you?
The Gwalians.
It's just all of them, not like a specific one. There was no hero that rose up, prophecy to take you down, nothing like that.
Names and titles and experiences irrelevant. This was
but were any of them more impressive than the rest, or were they all just kind of coming together?
All Thrall species have gradations of individual quality based on genetics, experience, and the nurturing process.
Okay, so you know like how when we showed up, my cat tried pouncing on one of yours and it didn't work, and then it tried slashing it and that kind of worked? That was pretty effective. And then I walked up and blew the face off a few of your guys. That was really effective. Was there anyone that was more like me compared to my cat?
I would rate the total efficiency and capabilities of the Gwalians below your own. There were individuals that were more accomplished, primarily in the area of psionic abilities.
Thank you. That's what I was asking. Okay, there we go.
Technology that you displayed.
Yeah, you were really curious about our technology.
How many cycles ago was this?
Unknown. During my inactive period, I had no access to any information.
But like, how many cycles old were you when you showed up to Gwalior? Because you know you're 90. Were you like 40 then? Like, is that what we're like looking at here?
Several thousand.
What? Oh, you said you've been working on Vivomancy for 90 years.
Incorrect.
You've been here for 90 years.
Correct. I have continued my studies upon my reactivation.
Ah, okay. So you are millennia old. You've been working on this for a long time, but you've been working on this here for 90 years specifically. What brought you here to Penumbra?
To what?
Is that where we are? Is this Penumbra?
I don't recognize that word.
This is Matt asking now. Did I mess up? Is this not what this is?
No, this is Penumbra. You're on Penumbra.
Okay, good. Okay, cool. What do you call this place? Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, what was this place known to you?
The world.
Were you around when it was constructed?
No.
How long
Where were you? Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, how long had it existed when you? How long had it been constructed when you?
Unknown.
Where did you call home before you came to the world?
I have always existed on this world.
Now hold on a minute here. This doesn't add up. Unless we're misunderstanding. So you're saying that you've been in Guelia for 90 years, specifically Guelia.
In Guelia for 90 years. Imprisoned for an undetermined period.
I see.
For several millennia before that.
But it's just been since you woke up. So you have no idea how long you were asleep, and then when you woke up, it's been 90 years now that you've been doing this. Okay, cool.
Correct.
And then you started your studies of pythomancy before you were put into comatose, and then afterwards, did your greatest strides happen since you've taken over the Guelians, or had you already been making great progress before then?
I am simply resuming the current avenue of thought I was possessed of when I was imprisoned.
So what is it you're trying to work on specifically? It's obvious you know how this works. What is it you're working on right now?
Repetition to acquire additional resources, to acquire different species and improved equipment salvaged from this entire place in order to further advanced versions of pythomancy. The luxury of immortality allows me to conduct the same experiments thousands of times and notate tiny variations.
This is incredibly fascinating. John goes into the private chat. We need to find this guy's lab. If we could get ourselves some access to pythomancy, that sounds incredible. A little bit ethically unsound, but incredible. This is...
What are ethics?
Exactly. Okay. Hey, question, Manny. Have you ever considered partners? Like, have you teamed up with anybody to work on your experiments and to gather information and all that? I didn't say peer. I said a partner, an associate, a helper.
I have not desired any assistance. Only additional resources. My intellect alone is sufficient.
Obviously, because you've made amazing strides in the last several millennia. But here's what I'm thinking. What if we could put our heads together? Obviously, you've been making great strides, but we are, as you've even said yourself, some very accomplished individuals. You are looking for additional subjects in order to continue your experiments. You are looking for ways to gather more information by gathering more species. And obviously, you have a very small batch of stock that you're able to pull from this place. If you were to team up with other travelers from far across places and they bring their experience, worldviews, and otherwise specialties, it's possible that you could make great leaps and bounds that you wouldn't by yourself. Obviously, even with your great mind, you can see the limitations possessed by just having one perspective.
There are a couple of other people who are in the call. One of them in the private group chat.
The atrocities committed by this being deserve death.
Correct, but we're trying to distract him. It's not like we're going to actually team up and become besties. This is a way that you engage with somebody in order to get them on your side, and then you pull the rug out from under them. That's what we're looking to do here.
Oh, carry on, by all means.
Absolutely. No, we've been around the block on this, but thank you. Thank you for checking in.
That's a chaotic good, Celestial, folks, not a lawful good.
By the way, we were supposed to summon a giant Oreo angel, and we didn't get to do that.
No, it's...
To be
fair, I didn't forget. I
will also say, how far have we come that now Heelwyn talks to us before doing it? We've earned enough cred with the chaotic good entity.
Look, I'm not going to lie. If I knew where he was, I'd don't know if I would have talked first. It would have been a 50-50.
Progress, Heelwyn, progress.
Hey, if I knew where he was, look, I've got some high-level spells I've been sitting on, and I'd be utilizing them right now. But you know,
Also,
we got to figure out where he is.
If he's not going to get us going quickly, can we just burn down this building?
Yeah, sure. Are we all loaded up on the ship now?
Do you want? Yeah, you can be loaded up on the ship if you'd like. He's not going to retaliate.
I say we activate plan. Let's start smoking craters until we get what we want, which is we want an audience. We're making a point of saying, look, we are interested in figuring this out. This is an incredible thing you've done. Necromancy, old news. Vivimancy, holy crap, that's pretty amazing. We have thralls that don't stink to high hell. This is fantastic. We wanna buy in. We're gonna be like the sharks. We're gonna buy into this model that you're trying to work at. You need to sell us on it, and we can help. And if you don't want to work with us on it, then we'll just go by and destroy every single one of your settlements until we finally find you. And then we can kill you and take all your stuff in your lab, and we can do our own research on it. So you can work with us or you can be against us.
Matt, roll a deception or intimidation check, please.
Fantastic.
Because you are doing both.
Idea. I am doing both. Can I do both? Can I
take the higher of the two? Yeah, I'll allow that.
Fantastic. All right, we're gonna go with. I love it. We're gonna go with deception first. Do you guys mind if I take one of those luck? Once a session luck things.
Go for it. I think that'll be the second one, right?
Oh, okay. I don't want to take the second one.
No, I mean, here's the thing. They're there to be used. Yeah. Go.
Are you okay? Okay. I just don't want to
save it until you beat Alduin, and then you have a million potions.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so here I'm going to go ahead and start stacking everything up. So let's go ahead and we'll activate.
Rosie and I have done a good job of
deduction.
Let's use them.
Right.
Churn and burn, baby.
I wish I had another bardic inspiration, but that's okay. We'll be okay.
You can have another one. This is if Josie's willing to part with one, and if Josie still has one, you can have one.
Do you still have any, Josie? I thought you used them all.
I think I doled them out to everybody already.
That is okay. All right, here we go. So let's do this. I'll use one of the luck, and we're going to go with, let's see, we have Deceptione, Wabam. So that's going to be a 28. And I would like to be interacting with him. I'm going to go ahead and, since we know he's here, I'm going to just give this a shot and see if it works. Mate, I'm going to pop one of these since he is aware that I'm here. I want to see if he's inhabiting one of his guys to talk to us. I'm going to have him boop a frightful presence. See if I can add a little extra bit of immune. Okay, good to know. Great. All right. That's good information. That's what I wanted to find out.
Intimidation here, it's not emotionally affecting him. It's just like convincing him that the numbers add up and he will die.
No, I was just see if I could add some draconic PP to the scare.
Absolutely.
But yeah. All right. And then for the other one, I'm going to use one of my luck because I want to give this the best chance possible. And we're going to do this again. Where are we? And Intimidazione. Wabam. That would be a 35.
What is that a deduction die? What's the plus 11 coming from?
Yes, deduction die and Tiamat. If it's the extra.
Right. Okay. As you make your case, the Vivimancer pauses. You hear its voice in your mind once again. As I change voices.
We'll be back after a short break. Don't go anywhere, folks. More Coriander Society Penumbra when we return.
Aspect
you
of
ever heard of a
society.
daily value, huh? What's the matter with you? They raise you stupid or something?
One great aspect of our society that I love so much is that we have what's called an intermediary good.
Can I eat
it? I mean, you could.
I'm in. Let's go. Fuck, my balls are so hot.
It in the same way that one can eat the dirt of the ground or the air of the sky.
What?
Let's say Mia Hethil, because he's right in the middle of 3-player characters. So, him in particular.
I take it the burning didn't kill it.
Yeah, roll 1d10, but it's fire resistant, so.
Where is Mr. Reaction with a ward guy?
He used it. That shit's gone.
Oh, gone for
Dunk.
forever?
Well, until his next long range. A long rest.
La 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 la. La la la.
Don't need no words for dealing with these fucking idiots.
That should be one of your sub sounds on your channel. La, 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 la.
That should be. Really should be.
Well, so much for my terrifying monster. Guess I'll just, die.
Pulls pin, throws pin.
And the Marid, this genie, shouldn't be able to arrive here. Ioth Academy is still technically protected by the dome, even if it's weakened. But it caught... I know, yeah, most protected place on Earth. Been attacked 12 times this year. Sue me.
Yeah. Safe, smile.
Exactly. Any safers in chat? But the Marid essentially hitchhiked on that pole of magic. When the water elemental came up, it sort of followed along with it. It drafted behind it, and that's how it was able to arrive. And there's your natural 20.
I just like the part where you say you came down a pole. I just stuck to that. Elemental strippers! Fog!
Can I get fan art of Duba pole dancing, please? I'm going to file a request for that.
Duba Queen.
Duba cheeks! Right? If you have a gate open, it's a two-way street. So they could just come right back through. Go ahead.
Okay, that's like a bad roll, but like...
I think I could help with that.
Like, if someone just heals me as I'm doing it, like, I could keep this going all day.
What have I done? Okay, Avalor.
I could probably seal it one way, the gate.
I can at least get 25.
Last night, I learned how to create a kind of a bridge that can support my friends but won't let my enemies step upon it. If I just cast it vertically in front of the gate, they couldn't move back through it.
Ooh.
What are they cooking?
Let them cook. Explain the bang, old man.
Well, you see, when a mommy and a daddy, or a mommy and a mommy, or a daddy, or when two people love each other very much.
I'd like to be mind wiped.
There's Obliviax Moss available. Talk to the Quarter for Every about that. So, everybody gets up and starts...
Oh my god, he's like so smart.
And Tarsamore also saved. So yeah, the woman is the only one who suffered in this. We live in a fucking society.
The woman's the dumb one. Oh, the dice. Dice
That's
is sexist.
okay. A chain is only as strong as its weakest link when it comes to rituals.
Oh, now women are weak. I love this campaign.
Wait, what do you...
Before you do that, you leveled up last session, which means that the chaotic magic that the Moth Pope imbued you with takes effect.
Oh god.
As you enter a rage, roll 1d8, please.
Oh god.
I have unlocked Strange Magic, the 2015 animated movie.
Let's say Mia Hethil, because he's right in the middle of 3-player characters. So, him in particular.
I take it the burning didn't kill it.
Yeah, roll 1d10, but it's fire resistant, so... Dunk.
Where is Mr. Reaction with a ward guy?
He used it. That shit's gone.
Oh, gone for
Dunk.
forever?
Well, until his next long range. A long rest.
La 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 la. La la la.
Don't need no words for dealing with these fucking idiots.
That should be one of your sub sounds on your channel.
That should be. Really should be.
Well, so much for my terrifying monster. Guess I'll just, die.
Pulls pin, throws pin.
Someone had picked him up and you were carrying him back. And you were going to figure out what to do with the pants. Either try and break him out of the pants or turn them back to normal. There was a lot to the...
Relatively soft, so getting him out of the pants shouldn't be too hard. Getting him out unscathed might be hard, but you know, it's doable.
Well, were they? Is he wearing tight pants? Is he a tight pants kind of a guy, or is he like a loose?
Search your heart. You know he's a tight pants.
I mean, you knew.
Too bad
We all knew.
There are only two types of guys.
He would be using a crowbar and trying to pry them off his body.
There are two wolves inside you. One wolf wears tight pants. The other one does not.
Okay, there's a hunter's mark on him. Spend that inspiration and go ahead and drop that spell in the chat.
I don't have any.
Yeah, you do.
It's okay.
You have
Oh, I
one.
do?
You have one from chat. You can burn it.
Friendship.
Yeet.
Okay, so he has to succeed on a strength saving throw. He's a pretty strong guy.
Well,
Not
you know
one.
what?
Fuck it.
What if you don't?
Oh.
What if you don't?
She's the most powerful wizard in history.
I can't believe I'm using my last legendary resistance on a freaking level 2 spell.
Ariana's the goat.
Okay, legendary resistance.
Memory and the form, physical or otherwise, of the Internal Revenue Service.
I'm gonna kill the IRS. I'm gonna justice the IRS.
My kind have a very particular set of laws on violence. We call it our terms of service. Despite what my terms of service.
Freestyle.
Okay, everyone, just believe in yourself, okay? You need to be able to just stretch your bony little arms out and let go of Bolshaya. Richard Simmons, by the way, in case no one realizes what I'm doing. And I'm going to hit some persuasion.
Waves the crypto boy's body. This one yours?
I'm Fiat.
Yeah, this is the crypto boy.
Yes, that one's ours. You can just go ahead and leave him there.
Oh, okay. Drops him.
Also, disclaimer, chat, also not dead.
So do I see both Crystal Pirate and Artificer?
Yes, and 4 ninjas.
Which one of you two is more important? Or who's the boss?
Hey, who's the biggest bully at school? Which one of you is it?
Crystal Pirate like
Woke right up
floats.
into my secret base.
He's standing on
Punch
this
my
like little
biggest-
crystal thing, and he's just floating there, looking at you with all these colorful crystals floating around him.
I guess I'm the majority share owner, so that would be me.
All right, I attack whoever said that. Who said that?
Okay, all right. This is a ridiculous plan, and they're gonna go with it.
I prefer the one where we don't die, so I like this.
They go away
Also,
after
I
an
need some
hour.
earplugs.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Okay,
Someone gonna heal me?
yeah, they're already like coming back with healing potions in crates. You know, like 24 packs of healing potions.
Just got a shock and a healing potion.
It's like a study session all over again. It's just chugging Red Bull.
Once again,
Red Bull give you fiends.
Not what I expected to be happening today.
So we'll listen.
If you'll allow it.
If you allow it, I like to.
Welcome back to Bullying Immortal Beings, the show. I am your host, John Show, and I'm joined once again after the break by Drozy LaFawn and that other guy.
Carmichael.
Joe Carmichael. I hate you. I hate you so much. Anyways, when last we left our heroes, they had used a display of incredible firepower and technology from across multiple dimensions and forcibly extracted the shaman Hollerith, who they came here to find. They are now speaking with the Vivimancer, who very obviously has not held an actual conversation for several millennia, or at least centuries. The Vivimancer doesn't usually feel the need to speak even telepathically with people. He's not very good at it. Anyways, John just said either partner up with us and let us help advance you or will blow up everything that you hold dear.
So, you know, a Tuesday.
I am prepared to transfer materials conducive to the understanding of Vivimancy. I have several thousand years of study for you to catch up on.
Fantastic.
Where will you take delivery?
One moment, please. Y'all, where do we take delivery? And don't say the back door.
I mean, we are at one of his outposts. We could just have it delivered here.
I'd rather go somewhere that is like kind of a neutral zone.
Okay.
That way he doesn't have time to set up a trap.
Okay. I mean, with a look at the area map, there's probably somewhere there we could go. Although it would probably be interesting to ask him about the nuclear radiation zone. Or sorry, not the nuclear, the radiation zone.
Okay.
You want me to pull up that map for you? Give me a second, I'll pull up that map for you. And for you too, chat, don't worry, I haven't forgotten.
I haven't forgotten about you, Chad.
Beep, 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 beep.
So this is the this area here is where the survey team is currently operating.
Correct. These are the magical, weird radiation. Here is the village. Here is their watchtower. Here is the smoldering crater that used to be where the Hungerers live. And you are somewhere in the ruins of Gwalior right now. And here's your landing site.
Oh, there we go. I was like, why am I seeing a bunch of weird names? Ah, yes, here we are.
Go to the right. Yeah.
Glorious. Sapient Settlement. So is Sapient Settlement in the top right? Is that Gwalior?
Yes, the ruins of Gwalior.
And we are like, from what I recall, over here?
Nope, you are up. How do I do this? You are here.
Oh, we're in Gwalior. Okay.
Correct. Basically,
cool.
he became active 90 years ago in Gwalior and destroyed Gwalior and has just sort of set up shop here.
And where is the survey team that is looking for the artifact?
This
Okay,
anomalous
okay,
terrain,
that's
which is
what I was
just
thinking.
it's
Okay.
a big, almost perfectly circular hole in the ground.
Lovely. Okay, so we've got main bad guy here, likely MacGuffin here. This is where we showed up. This is where we killed a bunch of spider things. This is where the Gith adjacent currently reside, and this is a watchtower they constructed.
Correct.
And
Keep an
these
eye out for
things
Hungerers.
are hulky bad juju.
Correct.
Like, are we talking like exclusion zones kind of stuff? Or
Yeah, the sensors are picking up radiation, both normal and magical. It's been mana wasted, would be the term.
Yeah. And the Gith adjacents have no idea what used to be here, why it was eradicated like it was. Okay.
Commanders, a moment, please. The survey team has determined that the vertical shaft is the exact same size around and descends over 200 feet. Approximately 300. Before opening up into a larger cavern. We are conducting further surveys. I'm sorry, Commander, go ahead.
No. You answered my question. You're conducting further surveys. That's fantastic.
Excellent.
Does the survey team have an ETA?
I'm sorry. Do you want them to move to your location?
No, to project completion, to survey completion.
Unknown. It depends entirely on what we find down there. We can end at any time. All we have to do is recover our probe.
Keep going.
Proceeding.
Thank you.
I should also point out we've detected multiple life forms.
Oh.
And what appears correct. And what appears appears
not
to
in
be
the hole itself.
down in the cavern, correct, and what appears to be some subterranean ruins.
Ooh.
Of high
Is there
technical
any
nature or
way-
low?
Difficult to determine at this point. They are very, very old.
Do any of the biological signs match that of the Gith?
Negative. These are large arthropods.
Yep, I was going to say, or are they
Yeah.
destroyers? Okay, very good.
They don't match the description of the humblers either. I believe it may be a different species. The Illithids conducted a wide variety of experiments and imported specimens from across the multiverse. There's no limit on what we might encounter. Please, Commander, go ahead.
Have you guys encountered any Fomorians around here? Or anything that seems to be
Fomorians are part of my database. We have not encountered any of them thus far outside of the Pyre space system.
Did the Exarch just say is not part of his database?
They are part of my database. I have been
okay.
A great deal of information from the Pyre space system has been uploaded into my systems.
Oh, perfect. Very good.
To know Gnosis. Keep us updated. Stay. Primary objective is to keep the team safe. Secondary objective is to advance our mission. But keep us informed when of any changes.
Acknowledged.
We appreciate your service, Exarch.
John, I'm aware of your close relationship with my creator, Exarch. I am a smaller shard called Gnosis. I share some of the memories and soul information, if you will, of Exarch, but I am a separate incarnation.
Well, you can call me Uncle Matt. Or sorry, not Uncle Matt. Sorry, Uncle John. Sorry, that my real life crept in there for a moment.
Understood, Commander.
Uncle Commander. But yeah, thank you.
The only real neutral site, I assume this is like a mountain terrain, right? Up here?
Yes.
In terms of like neutral ground, on this map specifically, there isn't a ton. So, John, is there a place that you think works better? So I think Gwalior itself doesn't have a ton of defenses, right?
Correct. It's just a ruined city.
Right.
Also, is there really any way for us to determine what neutral ground for him would be, considering we don't know where he's been here? He's been here for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And definitely, it's probably safe to assume he knows more about the layout of the land and anything here than we would.
That's very true. He's also a, excuse me, but nerd. It's likely that he literally just showed up like in this area to Gwalior because it had the largest population of people, got his shit rocked, and then broke out of stasis and just stayed here the whole time, doing raids on nearby settlements.
Hear that, but you're dead ass correct.
there is also the small thing. The Gith offset or people, these Gith
descendants.
Descendants, thank you. The word predecessor stuck in my head, but that's not the the opposite. The Gith descendants, they have much weaker psionic protections. It is a reasonable guess, rather, that the original entities that sealed him were likely better suited at handling psionics and psionic or had better psionic protection than these descendants, and that is possibly what allowed him to, or what cost him then allowed him to actually activate here. Plus, obviously, the loss of knowledge, destruction of.
So you're saying that they were originally, we have Gith descendants now, but they were originally Gith forerunners that over eons eventually lost their psychic acumen, and now,
we straight up know that. That is something we do know.
I mean, if we see this makes it look like they're likely, would have been like a larger civilization that then exploded itself, and then this is the remaining, remnants of what once was, and now, a great evil was unearthed and the Fire Nation is returned and all that stuff, which is actually okay.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get in my. Did we find out how old this exclusion zone is? Like, did we ever get that sense? Okay,
but it's difficult to tell because you can't carbon date here.
Right.
Yeah. Would we be able to ascertain? Do we have any like defensive measures or suits to where we could enter this zone? Because I would say this would make a great neutral ground if we could meet. We could meet him there.
The full effects of the radiation have not been carefully studied. Your spacesuits do provide a certain amount of protection from radiation. I wouldn't go into the heart. I wouldn't go dance on the elephant's foot in them, but space is full of radiation. So, but the magical effect also is a big unknown.
I mean, we could send like a drone as well.
Absolutely.
If we wanted to go that route with it.
I mean, I think we start. I do want to map that out. We'd start with my drones first because they are more disposable than our
Probes.
higher tech drones.
That's what we'll distinguish them as drones and probes.
Yeah. But we have ways to explore it. But in terms of like advancing with Manny here, it's gonna have to be we're gonna have to find a location that is better more quickly so we can start, because once we get information from him, we're not done, right? We still have to keep going.
What is this?
The mountain?
A mountain.
Yeah. But like, is there legend tells of a giant, dick rock on top of the mountain or something?
Nope.
Like,
the super samples are not specified to be on the mountain.
I mean, just by looking at this area, it's likely that if this entity, he, she, they, whatever, probably avoids this. If they do stuff here, they've tried to get their hands on, one of these devourers or destroyers, whatever they're called, and then brought him back. So maybe knows a bit about here. More than likely, we got this. And I don't know what, by the way, have you guys ascertained why is this watchtower over here? Don't you think you'd want a watchtower going that way? Because they keep getting attacked here. So there's something worse over here.
Wasn't this
The
watchtower
Hungerers?
it was for this, right?
Yeah,
it's for that. Okay.
It was for the Hungerers specifically.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. That makes more sense. Okay. Cool.
So because I think you came after we had the whole like negotiation thing.
Correct.
They so the settlement here, the Sapient Village, their biggest immediate threat. So
yes.
Small asterisk there was the Hungerers.
Yes.
To get their trust, we destroyed the Hungerers. They are more existential threat.
So this is gone now. This has been eliminated.
Correct. Their more existential threat is Manny.
Yes.
But so the watchtower is for their immediate threat, and now we're dealing with their undoing.
Did you guys fully search this area, or did you just nuke it from orbit?
Hulwyn did.
Get the map.
Hulwyn went down there.
Ah.
The map we got that gave us an idea of where the MacGuffin is, of where the annulus is,
came from there.
Was found by Hulwyn from that area.
And by the way, I know I wasn't around for all this, but I know we've talked about it a bit. The Hungerers, were they a actual like reasoning? Were they monsters, or were they a reasoning like people?
Non-sapient, arthropodic,
okay, non-sapient,
six-legged, arachnid likes.
Gotcha.
Big ass spiders, but not spiders.
And the map that was found down there, I'm assuming that this was also a previous ruin of some kind that these creatures inhabited?
It was just a cave complex, and they had prey in there.
So the map was from a piece of prey that was brought in there?
Correct.
One of the Gith descendants, right?
What was that?
It was one of the Gith descendants that had it?
Yes. Yeah. Very dead.
The map was also very old on a material that does not meet any of the current technological standards that we have discovered.
The reason I was asking is I'm wondering, was it a Gith descendant that the map was found from, or was it maybe like a Gith forerunner? Like, are they that old kind of a thing? Like, how dead are we talking?
Like, looking at my notes, it was a Gith descendant because it was specifically there were clothing marks from the village.
Okay.
That's what I have in my notes. So
one moment, please.
Unless I'm incapable of, unless my literacy took a nosedive during that session.
Roll a medicine check. Although this would really be one of your experts on board would do this for you.
Yeah. Let's do that then. Roll a medicine check, mate.
With the assistance of their hyper-powered laboratory and AI.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
One of the best parts about having this ship, like no joke,
Nice.
is that anytime there's something outside our realm of like technical skill, it's like we've hired someone for that. Can you please do your job?
Computer, please.
Okay, analysis indicates that The dead descendant was a descendant, not a forerunner. However, with a natural 20, 1,000 years ago.
Whoa.
Yes. So not the current civilization or iteration. This happened 1,000 years ago. The map was not of their make. The map was some sort of predecessor tech, but the marks on it that looked like the annulus was contemporary. So this person, 1,000 years ago, found this map and marked on it where they thought the annulus was.
Oh,
and
so
got
this
eaten
was
by
the
Hungaros.
previous main character, and they didn't make it.
What is the like the hero mythic?
Arak.
Yeah, but like what was his like timeline? Like when around when did that entity exist?
About 1,000 years ago.
Weird coincidence that.
What Unter, the chieftain, knows, which is less than what Hollerith knows. Stories speak of the legendary hero Arak, who climbed the Tower of the Gods and gazed in through the crystal windows from which the shine glows. He was struck blind by the blazing glory of the gods' unearthly forms and their roaring hearth fire.
And this legend is just myth. There's no like location that this is like said to be.
The Tower of the Gods would be the enormous wall built around the fucking sun.
So he just stared into the sun and went blind.
Yeah, he climbed up and looked through one of the windows and looked directly at the sun. Nobody knows what the sun is because it's just this shine over the wall.
Well, now we got to go look at the damn sun, guys. Jesus.
To be fair, that's actually probably one of the easier things for us to do.
Just go up. And
Well,
use
that-
use
and
your
he
special
literally-
eyes, Lapon.
Use my special eyes.
Do I get? I'm immune to the blinded condition. I
You can
could
stare into the
just-
sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Well, that's going to be our very next quest. I think for now, I like the idea of making Vivi Manny go on top of this mountain to deliver the goods, because we can get there easily, and it would let us know how they're able to get around and what they're going to send, and if it's
Well,
able to make such a
something
journey.
we do know is that he's willing to like literally shred the body of his thralls, right?
Mhm.
Like make them do actions that their physical self shouldn't be able to do.
Like what?
Like because we already heard it, right? Like the casting of the magic.
The spell
was so
casting
quick.
was so fast that there was no grace in it. He like broke his thrall's fingers casting a spell through him.
I wanted to make sure we weren't talking like they can make like wings pop out of their body when they shouldn't be able to do that.
No,
that's what I'm
But
clarifying.
I mean, in terms of if you don't care about like a physical specimen's like safety, the thresholds of what they're able to like mechanically able to do is actually quite high.
Because they can always operate at desperate mom pulling a car off her child mode.
Yes. Like technically, these witherlings don't have an 18 strength, but they can operate at an 18 strength for a while.
Okay. I mean, that's as good a plan as any. Let's do. And on the way there, we can try and like get some information out of, or at least stabilize Halloran and get some early checks in on him.
Yeah.
Because that's what we came for. The shaman gives us a little bit more information that is
Hewlin
myth,
reports.
but
Hewlin
still-
reports that he's still in a stupor and a daze, and while the effect obviously hasn't worked on him, he's still been getting his mind eroded. He needs either time or very powerful healing magic to recover.
Goody,
Healing
let's
magic
do it.
that I don't think she has.
I got healing magic.
Oh,
What do you
I
got?
have cure mass wounds.
Mm-mm. This is a
Are we
condition,
talking?
not
Okay, so
not
we're talking
damage.
like restoration, not damage.
Or heal.
Okay.
Yeah, restoration or heal would do it.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't have that.
And it's got to be greater resto.
Let me see here. Let me cook.
Otherwise, time will work.
The only other major spellcaster we have is Medwithin. I don't know what her spell list is though.
Not greater restoration. She's a wizard who specializes in enchantment and illusion.
Wait, we came to this weird ass place and we didn't bring a cleric? Gosh darn it.
We don't know very many clerics.
Yeah,
do.
we don't really spend a whole lot of time in clerical.
Where's Boguk? Why isn't Boguk here?
Busy, I think.
You didn't want. He wasn't on your short list. Your short list. The only pilgrims you brought were
10 Kobold and Zomkug. 10 Kobold because he's a scrapper, and
Molly.
Zomkug for muscle. And Molly because she's a pathfinder.
Oh god, I wish we would have brought the freaking healing bard.
We don't know the
Excuse me for not being the bard you want.
Hey, I said healing bard. You're like your speech master bard.
Time to drop a summoning circle on the ship and like call him in.
Right?
I cast Gate. Hulwyn, by the way, cannot cast Gate. Just FYI.
Wait a minute. I know what we can do. We can summon the Oreo. He can help.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, let's do it.
So, Matt, you have to, like, do a thing, right?
I gotta do a thing.
Do we want to do this in the line of sight where Manny could like see us?
I thought we were going to the mountain and doing it on the mountain.
Okay, as long as we're doing it like outside of this area, I'm down for that.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it on the
Double
mountain.
Okay, so you want to go up to the mountain and then summon an archangel?
Yeah.
God, we're hitting the tropes today.
Yep. Exactly.
All right. So you go tell it on the mountain.
Tarahamara, pay attention. You will hear the words of.
All right, I'm just gathering everybody together on the. What is Cat happening?
While John is kind of prepping this, I'm gonna try and like.
I know.
Sorry, he just mashed my keyboard. My apologies. Am I still here?
Yes.
Yes, you are still here.
Okay. I was gonna say I just want to talk with Tarahamara and like kind of get a sense of like make sure that now that his quest has advanced, he's not getting gung ho about like rushing into danger, et cetera, et cetera.
Mm-hmm. We are going to destroy the Undying King, right? There's all this talk of alliances and deceit and treachery, and I need to make sure that he never threatens my people or hollows out any more of them ever again.
Look, the plan is to kill this guy, so I think you're good.
Good. I like that plan.
So this is still over the mental link. It's like when we're in the thick of danger, we do not talk about breaking our deceit and lies because
I
never know
didn't.
when things are listening.
And you'll notice I didn't talk about it either. I sat there and worried,
exactly, and
but said nothing.
Play it cool, guy.
I just want to follow up and say, good. What are the words? Good job. I think that's what people say.
Okay. When do you want to summon Oriel? Before they arrive, or what?
Yeah, I think before we are racing there. We should be faster than the thing.
You have a
We're
ship.
gonna.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we. Because I mean, we could time like okay, quickly, sure, go, and then like as they're arriving, we summon the great dragon Shenron and make our wish on the Dragon Balls, and then they scatter to the four winds, and the guy's like, "What the hell is that? Oh, I can do that once a day, man. I don't know what's up with you, but like it's like, oh my god, such power." Or we can just do it in secret, so that way it's not a thing they're aware of. What do you guys think? Should we flex?
My concern is that if he shows up himself, Halloran is close. Like, I don't want Halloran to get any closer to being actually mind wiped.
Okay, so are you saying you just want to get it done as soon as possible? Is that what you're saying?
I think in the interest of playing it safe, that makes more sense. That his status should be recovered before we bring him into close proximity of any more.
Okay, so then
vivification or whatever it's called.
How long will it take to get to the mountain? Should we just do it en route to the mountain?
Yeah, you could do it. You could just summon him on board your ship. That's fine.
Well, because I'm just thinking, like, if we're really worried about like time and all that, then we can do it en route, so that way we don't have to worry about it.
Here's the thing. All right, you have a spaceship. You have a spaceship.
We'll get there in like 20 seconds.
And the distance is 36 miles. That ostensibly the Vivimancer has to walk unless he has something. And you can travel at, well, not in gravity. You can't be superliminal, but like that would be half an hour at 60 miles an hour. You can go much faster than that. You'll be there in 5 minutes or less.
Okay, he can wait 5 minutes. That's not gonna.